number. There's a first digit and second digit. So in mechanical, we conduct on the first digit. So we will cover number 5 and number 6. This is based on the declaration by the manufacturer. So what is the difference between number 5 and number 6 is evaluation. For the first numerical, we cover the solid foreign material that will be going into the enclosure or the products. So 5, we can allow some deposit solid for us, which is we cover for the dust. Okay. So 5, we evaluate. The sum of amount the dust can go into the product. Some deposit of dust we can still allowable without disturb the functionality. But 6 totally you cannot go into the products. So normally what I saw before, iPhone 10 or iPhone 8, not Galaxy, Samsung, all they are declared as 68. For example, 68 is very stringent. 6 is which is the product can be tested without dust going to the product. And then the second numerical is 8. You have to immerse in the water. How the depth is between laboratory and agreement by the the manufacturer. So normally they claim 1 meter depth, but how long the duration is depend on them. Okay, normally you can see IP68 lah for Note 8 and iPhone 8 or iPhone 10. I don't know. I haven't checked yet. So how the test is conducted. For the solid foreign material dust, we will put the sample. We check before everything is clean, and then close the sample or screw everything, tighten the screw. We put in the test chamber, and then we will running around 8 hours. Okay. Compared between 5 and 6, 5 not stringent about the test method because there is no difference of pressure inside the products. If 6, we have to put some hose to make the vacuum mechanism in the product for the purpose that the dust go into the product. Purposely, that's why they put the requirement vacuum. So between the pressure, there's a vacuum in the product. So purposely to go inside the product. That's why we call it very stringent test for the 6. Okay. Okay. That's all my about what I'm doing in CDPOS. Let me share you about the way I learned about English. Okay, talking about my what we call how do I learn English since kids until adult right now. Actually, English for my opinion or if I'm discussing with my wife, I'm really hate about English language. My primary and secondary, I never ever passed English. What pass not mean fail. So category my D or C. But what I'm good in English is I can read. How you can not fluently? I can read without any. Can say 90% is always correct, not error. But what I read, I don't understand at all. Okay.
Pronunciation is good lah.
Yeah, pronunciation everything is good. So I have some tests in secondary school. So I got A for reading test, but got understanding of comprehension. I got some C or D. So I thought I think I have to change about the English what we call exception. So I have to start after secondary school. So when I entered the matriculation college, I'm stay with the non-Bumi. Simi non-Muslim, I mean like Sim. You know Sim, their mother tongue I think English. English number 1. And second is their mother tongue is Sim language, right? Urdu. So actually, on the first day I met him. I told him, please talk with me in English without any translation in Bahasa because I need to learn English. Okay, so every day we are talking about English, even though sometimes I don't understand what they are talking about. But he understand with me, then he try to translate in Bahasa Malaysia. Okay, and then after that I'm going to university. Then everything is in English. you know, the books, yeah, engineering, you know.
Yeah.
So it's quite difficult for me, and it's very tough. It's very tough, really tough. So another way I try to find, you know, we call it a girlfriend, and intentionally I find the girlfriend that maybe is my future wife. So what I need is I need to find a girl which must be graduated in English, and no, there's some criteria. So luckily for me, last time, I think last 15 years we have a Friendster, like, you know, like a Facebook. We have a Friendster before this. They call it Friendster. You know, that man. So Alhamdulillah, I don't know, God sent my wife right now, and so actually she graduated as a teacher and took what they call TESOL, teaching as a second language. So until now, she looked at me that they said I have a lot of improvement in English. I said, I claim, of course, and I think the way I communicate with people is better than you, even you are as an English teacher. So she claimed everything because he teach the kids and not 100% talking about English because of maybe my working environment. Then I need to travel a lot to the other countries. So so I have to use the English frequently. Okay, and then I think from 5% since I kids, since youngsters, and then now Alhamdulillah I think it's around 65 or 70%. At least I can communicate, I can deliver, and then I can receive. At least I got a two-way of communication. I understand what they're talking about. What I'm arguing with my wife is about the pronunciation. I told him that pronunciation for me is not important. But my ambition is, what I want to learn English, I want to speak fluently like a British, you know, the British accent. Every day I keep looking at YouTube, watching the YouTube to learn about the British accent. Know how to speak very well, and you know. Then so because pronunciation, different country, different pronunciation of slang. You know, like Mr. Saiful teaches about chua, everything. But yeah, a lot of country I've been there. It's like China. Their pronunciation is like 5 to 10%. Sometimes you will not understand. And the worst, I've communicated with the foreigner from Australia. Australia, their slang is very, very difficult. Sometimes I need to put my ears in front of their mouth because I'm totally not understand what. You have to catch up. Their speed is very, very fast compared with the British or American. Because the American, we every day we do, you know, English movies, everything. So that's also I learned about English. I listen to the music and try to follow the lyrics, try to remember. So that's a good way, I think, learning English language. That's all. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay.